Hello, this is Feminine Features. The main purpose of this show is to discuss chick flicks. I'm Anne Sully Sullivan.
I'm Jenna Morrissey.
I'm Windsor Drool.
This week we saw The Shop Around the Corner. In order for you to enjoy and understand this podcast, we recommend that you watch before listening. But if you haven't, here's Jenna with some background and a brief synopsis.
Another old one, folks.
Okay.
Yeah. But I liked it.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Good. Old movie's good. Huh?
Old movie's good,
Maybe
guys.
we shouldn't associate them being old with automatically being bad.
Well, I never did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We've done so many. And
Yeah,
this is
we have.
another one.
We have.
So this is a 1940 MGM film directed by Ernest Lubitsch, and the screenplay is by Samson Raphaelson. We have starring Margaret Sullivan as Clara Novak.
Mhm.
Then we have James Stewart as Alfred Kralik.
Woo!
Humana.
Hot in this movie.
Yep.
Then we have Frank Morgan as Mr. Matichek. Joseph Childkraut as Vadis. He's like the suck up of the
What
shop.
did you just call me?
Then we have Sarah Hayden as Flora. She is one of the workers in the shop. We have Felix Brezart as Pirovich, who's Kralik's work bestie. I think he's best described as.
Sure, yeah.
Then we have William Tracy as Peppy. He's the delivery boy. Inez Courtney as Ilona. She's another one of the workers in the shop. And then Charles Smith as Rudy, who becomes the delivery boy when Peppy gets promoted. So a lot of this movie takes place at Matichek and Company, which is a store run by Mr. Matichek. His top salesman is Alfred Kralik, who has been exchanging letters with an anonymous woman. Mr. Matichek brought in a cigarette box that played music when you open it, and while Mr. Kralik advised against purchasing more of them for the store, a girl who came in to inquire about a job said she loved it. And then Clara ends up getting a job at the store and does not get along with Mr. Kralik for the next 6 months.
Correct.
Yes. Then we jump ahead in the timeline and learn that Kralik has continued exchanging letters with this woman this whole time. And it's Christmas time-ish. It's December. And we see that Mr. Matichek has ordered so many cigarette boxes that they are now all on sale because no one's buying them. He's also having problems with his wife because he believes she's having an affair. And he asks everyone to stay late one day to decorate, seemingly because he's upset that his wife came home late the night before. Now, Kralik and Clara want to get out early that day because they both have dates with their pen pals that night. Ooh, what's that about?
They both have pen pals?
They both have anonymous pen
The
pals.
1940s, everyone had a pen pal.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
just
guess
like
so.
it like that back then. Mr. Matichek ends up firing Kralik, thinking he's the one sleeping with his wife.
Because he looks so fucking hot.
Yeah,
Well,
because he's
yeah.
so hot and smart.
And I thought the other guy was gay, for sure.
Oh, why? Because
mean,
he wore a
come
multicolored
on.
bow tie to work? Because he
How
was
would I know if it was
slurring
he
his
dresses
speech.
like that?
How would I know?
Walking with a limp and lisping? Why? Why did you think he was gay?
Just prejudice, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a statement hat that any straight man would wear.
Yes, of course. No, but Mr. Matichek says it's because Mr. Kralik was the only one who met his wife.
Oh, yes.
That's why
Okay.
he's suspected.
So he sends everyone home this day that they're all supposed to stay late so that he can meet with a private investigator who shows him that Vadis is actually the culprit.
Not the gay guy.
And he's
They're the last ones you suspect of fucking your wife.
Yep.
overcome with emotion. He goes into his office and attempts suicide.
Yup.
In by the way, what has otherwise been a workplace comedy.
Yes.
A rom-com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're watching the scene. I go, it's like this guy's gonna kill himself. And Windsor's like,
I literally said to you, in a movie this old,
2 minutes later, there he is.
yep, gun in
But he
hand.
doesn't. He lives. Peppy the delivery boy returns late from his deliveries and he saves his life. Meanwhile, literally while this is all happening, Pirovich makes Kralik go to the cafe to meet his date and discovers that Clara is there with the carnation because that was their like signal, like I'll be there with a carnation or whatever. And instead of fessing up that he is her date, he kind of just picks on her all night. And then she eventually calls him an insignificant clerk, which is exactly what he's sensitive about. So he leaves.
Oh, yeah.
So Mr. Matichek gives Kralik his job back, but also promotes him to manager. And he fires Vadis after physically throwing him to the ground in front of every other worker in the shop.
Even though he was asked to go about the whole thing very quietly. No,
Yes.
make a scene.
Well, Pepe called Mr. Matichek's wife and like said something to her.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, it's all over for you, gal.
All over for you.
Like the immediately following actions of finding out your wife is cheating on you is obvious. And Pepe is just the first person to announce what is obviously going to happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's going to be thrown out on her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he also got a promotion. He makes Mr. Matichek give him a promotion
Yeah.
after he saves his life.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Well, there's an opening.
there's an opening. Yeah. So he becomes a clerk.
Yeah.
And he hires a new delivery boy, and that's Rudy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's comedy.
It is good stuff. He's like so strict with the kid.
At one point, they get Christmas bonuses, and he looks over to Rudy's, and he just goes, "Not too much."
Too much.
And he's immediately becoming the harsh boss he hated.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Clara does not return to work after this, after seeing Kralik at the cafe because she's so depressed about being stood up by her date.
Mm-hmm.
And she does end up returning once she gets a letter from him. And Kralik is actually at her house when she gets this letter.
Oh.
And still does not fess up.
Has her read it.
I was watching this in my own bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And Kralik is, for all intents and purposes, her boss.
Yes.
And I was thinking, what if I was lying here in my bed and my boss came in and was checking on me while I was sick? And I thought,
Windsor does that all the time.
Windsor's not my boss, as we just discussed. He cannot promote me even if I save him from himself. We were discussing this off camera. But anyway, yeah, so, weird. Weird. But I guess they sort of did stuff like that back then.
It just becomes like a weird sex game to right?
Well,
I think he likes her.
I mean, yes.
I don't think it's a sex game. I think
it's withholding information.
You know what? It is a sex game. You're
And
right. At the end, I forgot how he's
playing
like
with her mind.
Yeah.
I think eventually it becomes a sex game.
It's a sex game she doesn't know she's involved in yet.
Initially, it's a ploy to get a wallet. Because
Is that? Well, it's a ploy to certainly not get one of those cigarette boxes.
Yeah.
Because she says she's supposed to meet her pen pal like on Christmas Eve or something, and she says she's gonna get him one of the cigarette boxes, and everyone's like, no, you should get him a wallet instead because Kralik needs a new wallet.
Yeah. And I think he mostly just doesn't want that cigarette box.
yeah, he hates the cigarette box. Yeah, I think he's like on the fence about her because he does not like her as a person that he knows, and then he doesn't really view her as an equal person.
No.
So he's willing to straight up manipulate her to find out if she's somebody he actually likes.
Okay. Let's finish the summary.
All right. So on Christmas Eve, Kralik encourages everyone to have the best sales day they can, and they do. It's their best sales day since 1928.
Ooh.
Which is like a while.
Right before the stock market crash.
Yeah, there's that, I guess.
That's why it's their best day since
Yes.
the stock market crash.
Mr. Matichek is very happy about this, and he gives everyone big bonuses, as we discussed. Clara then admits that she liked Kralik when she first started the job, but she doesn't anymore. And he tells her that her secret pen pal like came to the store when she wasn't there, and he's like ugly.
Maurice Plotkin?
Yeah, with a
remember,
weird name. And he's like, doesn't like the fact that she doesn't make much money at her job or whatever. And so she like feels super bad until he reveals that it's actually him. And then she makes sure that he isn't bow-legged before kissing him, and that's the movie.
Okay, I don't understand the term bow-legged. I think I know what it means, but then he only showed her his calves. And is that where the bow-leggedness comes from?
I'm
I
pulling it
believe-
up on Google
I believe it's a
Images.
curve into the knee. and
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Huh. And that's bad. Do I have that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's something I've heard like Abby Lee Miller yell about, you know?
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
you're
like bad
looking
for I don't know
bow-legged.
if it like affects
It's Disney knees, I see. It's Disney knees, guys. Don't want that.
that one.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what bow-legged is.
All right, great.
I don't know if it like affects your health that much, but I know for dancers it's not something you want, you know?
Got it. Well, I think the theme of this movie is don't be too prideful, don't be too prejudiced. Again! Sorry.
Have some sense, have some sensibility.
Jane Austen came up with all of the things that could possibly be in a
true.
romantic entanglement.
It's
She
true.
came up with all the themes. So ever since then, we've just been recycling her work.
But she's a genius.
It's true, but you know, Pride and Prejudice is an enemies to lovers kind of thing. And guess what? This is enemies to lovers. And so I think the theme is, you know, don't assume, you know, don't be too prejudiced, one or the other, whatever you want to do. They kind of set Kralik up as a very decisive young man.
Yes.
Machacek says, it's wonderful the way you can make up your mind so quickly.
Well,
Whoa.
because he like physically cannot make up his mind. The first thing he ever makes a decision about is killing himself.
Doesn't think twice about that one.
Totally.
This video is gonna get flagged by YouTube because we're talking about this.
Oh, oops.
Well, it was a topic we were willing to discuss in 1941
Yeah.
cinema.
Clearly,
Mhm.
Yeah.
clearly.
It happens, guys. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
And when your boss tries to do it, you can use it to weasel a promotion out of him.
Life
you
lesson,
save him.
kids.
If you save him.
No,
you save him.
or if he fires you hours before his
That's
Yeah,
true.
you get your job back.
Yeah.
you get your job back.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, you're so right. You're so right. And then his work bestie, don't know his name, says Perchek says you
Yes.
love a girl but you don't know if you like her. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, so true. I loved him.
He was fun.
great. Had a lot of
liked
great
his-
advice.
I liked his mustache.
Seemed to have a loving relationship with his wife and children.
One of my favorite movie characters of all time.
Uh-huh.
I think about him all the time because he says, if a friend is truly a friend, he comes after dinner. He's
Yeah, I'm not feeding you.
Kralik at one point is talking to him about his apartment, and he's
Right.
like, "Where do you host?" And he's like, "We don't host.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I got 2 kids and a wife at home. I don't need people coming over."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite characters ever. So down to earth, so relatable. We all have that, 60-year-old bestie at the office
Absolutely.
who just like fucking is showing up punching the clock. There's a whole running gag with him where Matacek is early on. He's like, "Well, I just want your honest opinion." And whenever he hears that, he runs.
Yeah.
Just, like, darts
Leaves
into the
the
next room. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
I love that he, as soon as Kralik got fired and they're all sent home, he's like, well, I'm going over to Kralik's house because he doesn't want to go on this date, and I think he should. And he goes to his house and makes him go on this date. And I'm like,
Yes.
wow, what a good friend.
He is a good friend. Also, come on, a little workplace gossip. Let's
And
let's
he loves
go.
it. Yeah, he's
100%.
just, yeah.
He's got the goss.
Mhm.
And so this is spoilers. This is the movie that is remade into You've Got Mail,
Yes.
Nora Ephron's film, which we did do on the podcast.
And I never saw.
Ooh. Well, it's a lot like this, except almost none of the scenes are the same, except for the one with the carnation
Right.
in the shop.
Yeah.
And in
That's what you were
that
saying.
scene, the Perchek character is played by Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
Right. You were
Always tickles me to no
right.
end.
Right,
The guy is like
right,
100
right.
years older than Dave Chappelle playing him in the original.
Yeah. It would be funny though if Dave Chappelle was like, I don't host.
Well, I mean, I think they're good lines. You could have given them all to Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle. It still would
Yeah.
have worked, you know?
Yeah.
Totally.
Fuck Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Sure, transphobic.
Yeah.
Don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Pretty good in that movie, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it. Couldn't say.
But yes, you love a girl, but you don't know if you like her. I think, you know, that goes to the making assumptions kind of thing. It's like, okay, you know you like basically have like a lot of good conversation over mail with this girl, but like, is that enough to know that you love them? I think is a smart move for Polchek. What is his name? Perchek to call out. Do
you mean Pirovich?
Sure.
Oh, am I getting him confused with a different Hungarian name?
I believe so.
Pirovich. One of my favorite characters in the history of film.
Oh yeah, this movie takes place in
Hungary?
Budapest, right?
Yep, Budapest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is
in 1940.
But it feels like, what did you say about it? Like it's a magical world.
Yeah, specifically is noted for his movies taking place in this kind of pan-American European. Everybody's got different accents.
Yeah.
Europe is not treated as particularly different.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think quite timeless. And
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of all of his movies are good like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Okay, so both Clara and Mr. Kralik say to each other, there are many things you don't know about me. And they go back and forth about this, and it's like, whoa, don't be too prejudiced.
Tension.
Perhaps you guys should stop fighting and stop assuming that you hate each other and realize that you have lovely conversation all the time.
Absolutely.
Right. I mean, it's this dynamic between the details of a person versus what their interiority holds.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, obviously that's what they go back and forth on through the movie. And I just find it so fascinating how the movie almost undercuts it for me, with this guy whose interiority suddenly becomes toxic the second he learns any details about who the woman actually is.
That's the thing, like, I really liked him for the first half of the movie, and then he discovers it's Claire and he starts playing mind games.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
And he's like, I got the themes so hard. I'm going to present them with her, to her, at her, with this plotkin straw man.
Yeah.
Right.
That I've designed to be like, oh, you think you're going to love him just because of his mind, just because of his mind. What if he was, but he almost seems to be doing this really pathetic, well, it's me, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think, like, I remembered them fighting a lot more at the beginning, and like also in this, it's like sort of not clear like who starts all the fighting until the end. She was like, oh, I was the one who's fighting with you because a women's magazine told me that's how you get a man's attention.
I loved that. I was mean to you because I had a crush on you. It's like so funny.
Cosmo said I
so
should be
real.
mean.
Come on.
Yeah. But you know, that's where I see I'm able to forgive him because of that line. Is that line a bit of a throwaway? Sure.
I think if you look at it as a naked series of events devoid of context, it looks truly horrific, and you could remake it as a horror film. But when you're watching the movie, and some of it's just Lubitsch's very actor focused style, like you're following her arc, you're following his arc, you're seeing their relationship build both in the repetitions of the letters to Pirovich and in their interactions between the other, even when they're, you know, enemies. And so you see that progression build, and you don't necessarily think of the implications of like him knowing at a certain point versus her knowing at a certain point.
Yeah.
It becomes more plot contrivance around them still growing in this relationship, but obviously you have to just assume that she is in on it, even though plot-wise she quite certainly is not.
Well,
and the movie just kind of like doesn't really respect that about her as a character.
Well, you know, what they do so well in You've Got Mail is you like Tom Hanks because Meg Ryan likes Tom Hanks. You know, and in this, you know, at the end, I kind of got the same sense of like she's actually been in love with him this whole time and has been hoping that he's the one writing the letters the whole time, and that's why they've been fighting.
I almost prefer it in this as the denouement than in You've Got Mail, which feels a little bit more forced on that effect because it does a lot more of the enemy's material.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these people are just sort of like spatting.
You've Got Mail does a lot more of the why is he still keeping it a secret once he finds out.
Yeah.
Where this movie is light, but then You've Got Mail, you're like, why does she want it to be him? Versus in this movie, you're like, okay, she kind of had a crush on him the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And You've Got Mail, like the power dynamic is so different, where it's like this is this big CEO of this big bookseller, and Meg Ryan's this tiny little bookseller, whereas this is like, this is your boss, which is also weird.
I think it's in a literal sense worse. In a plot dynamic sense, you're more willing to track with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the ending line of the bow-leggedness, I think it lands the Plotkin pathetic little rant as this point where they're like, okay, we're not getting married right now. We do need to see each other as people.
Yeah.
And like, that's why she's like, okay,
yeah,
I will love you, but like, I do got a quick check if you're bow-legged. It feels like a microcosm that explains the whole movie of like, yes, you want to connect somebody on a bigger level, but we all got something.
Yeah.
That is a physical trait we're looking for. And it happens that these two people found each other. It lands on less of a creepy note, I think.
Yeah, they were both worried about what the other was going to look like.
Right.
Yeah. Reasonable, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they talk about, people seldom go through the trouble of scratching the surface of things to find the inner truth. Whoa.
Makes you think, huh?
Don't be too prejudiced, guys.
Damn, Jimmy Stewart first guy to ever smoke weed.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Clara, I'm kind of just running with this don't be too prideful, don't be too prejudiced. Sure. I think it's mostly don't be too prejudiced. But Clara, I think, at least has like this illusion of what she thinks this guy's like. She says to Kralik, it's difficult to explain a man like him to a man like you. And then when they're getting together at the end, she said, I'd built up such an illusion about him, which is like, I think that's a worthwhile theme of like going into of like, what is this idea of this person, and like when you meet them in real life, how do you reconcile with that? So I liked how the movie did that and got into that. Is that being too prideful? I don't know, maybe not.
Well, I mean, a little bit about pride is Kralik lying about what his job is and who he is and how important he is, which is a plot necessity because she can't find out it's him, right? But he is also not happy with where he's at, and we learn that through how he lies about himself in these letters.
Yeah.
And he seems to never even once reconcile with that internally at all.
Well, he gets promoted.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess it's all out the window.
Yeah.
He's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, she says that I found myself looking at you again and again, which I thought was a good way to tie in the theme of like not going with your first assumption, just sort of like slowly growing to like this person. Yeah. And I think the Mr. Matichek killing himself,
that plot
also ties in with the theme.
It's not funny, Windsor.
I'm not laughing.
Not funny.
I think it's funny that you said he killed himself. He didn't. He only attempted.
Right. Right. Which is funny. Just
and
kidding.
Fine to talk about.
No. Anyway, but like, he assumed that Kralik was to blame, and that, sent him on a bit of a spiral. So
yeah, that was his guy.
That was his guy. Yeah. So I understand, like, that's why you can't like just assume that who's sleeping with your wife. You have to know.
Your young hot coworker isn't the one sleeping with your wife. It's the one sucking up to you nonstop.
Just because you want to fuck your coworker does not mean that's the coworker fucking your wife.
There it is. Thank you, Windsor.
Yep. Anyway, that's what I have for themes.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, what this movie meant to me. I saw this with Windsor last Thanksgiving. It was lots of fun. This movie came out in January, which is crazy because when we watched it, I assumed it was a Christmas movie.
I do treat it as a Christmas movie.
I think it should be.
Even though it is only on vibes.
Well, they got a Christmas tree in
it just like takes place around Christmas, and that's part of the plot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they operate a store during the busy season of Christmas.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
It ends on Christmas.
It ends on Christmas. So why not make it why not release it before Christmas? I don't know. I don't understand the 40s.
Could not tell you. Also, I think this movie is like famously like the last movie about Europe before World War II.
Oh, wow.
Like that they made.
Yeah.
It's just like this almost in amber.
Well, they like
image of
refer to the war.
Yeah, they
in
do.
the movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this image of what Europe was in the minds of the people before it got absolutely ravaged. Hungary is a very different country now than it was in 1939.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. My family always watches It's a Wonderful Life, so to see another Jimmy Stewart Christmas movie was very fun for me.
Hell yeah.
I loved the comedy beats in this movie. You mentioned with I want your opinion, your honest opinion. And Jenna was talking shit about old movies earlier.
That was episodes ago.
No. But
I was nervous to come back with an old movie. I was like, I'm gonna sound stupid.
No. But to me, this movie is like, some of the comedies like almost lost on me because it's in black and white, because I'm just like, oh, serious, and then I'm like wait a minute, they're doing like takes. Like what are you talking about? This guy, his whole thing is he doesn't want to be honest with his boss. That's hilarious. And he has that silly mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta like realize that they had comedies back then,
Yeah.
and it wasn't all Katharine Hepburn. I don't remember the names of actresses.
Katharine Hepburn's best movies are all comedies.
Well, yeah, no, but Bringing Up Baby's a horror movie.
Exactly. But that's very like fast talking, bloop 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 bloop, to like, and or there's like very like slapstick comedies. So this where it's kind of just like a rom-com, like pretty truly, where it's just like, this is a romance plot, and every once in a while we're gonna have someone do something silly. You know what line I loved was when they said Rudy.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Cool. I'll go. Kralik hot. Hot, but I have written Kralik hot but fucked up, because I really liked him in the first half of the movie, and then he started doing some crazy shit, and I was like, oh, well, now I like it less. I thought this was fun. I kept joking last night that it was like The Office.
I fully agree with you.
I was like, Purovich is literally like, or not Purovich, Vadis is like the Dwight Andy character, like I was seeing how it inspires workplace comedy, like modern workplace comedies. So I thought that was fun. And yeah, we were talking about it last night with a friend of the pod, 2-time guest Ethan Skelly. And he loved this movie. He like freaked out when I told him that's what we were doing today. So yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. My father illegally downloaded it some years ago, which we were against, in conjunction with It's a Wonderful Life, because it was a similarly timed Jimmy Stewart Christmas movie. Also watched White Christmas for the same reason. That one's actually not a good movie. It's got blackface in it. But this one's excellent.
It doesn't have blackface in it. It just has
Holiday Inn.
It just is
the movie I meant.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
But White Christmas has a song about minstrel shows, which is not fun either.
Good,
but no blackface, so.
Hey, you take it where you can get it. And 1941, good movie, Shop Around the Corner. We watched it just one night, me and my father, checking out Christmas movies, and absolutely loved it. I think the whole Lubitsch of it all is delightful. It's this very human, very relatable workplace comedy. There are no other comparable workplace comedies in my mind that use this ensemble type that has been so popularized by The Office and earlier and later sitcoms. Like, it just works. It relates to your life. people like to have their lives related to. And I think it's really impressive to see just how similar having a 9-to-5 dead-end job is in 1940 in Hungary today.
So true. Work has always sucked.
Right.
So true.
And it's really good to see a movie that's honest about that, especially because Hollywood comes from such an aristocratic point of view,
Mm-hmm.
Too often as just an early reflex of being art. It's just how they viewed it at the time. And even though they weren't necessarily aristocratic or rich people making these movies.
Yeah, this is about like normal people.
Yeah, this is very grounded. It's based on a popular play from Europe. So like they keep that like Hollywood comedy to it. You know, it breathes, and these actors are having a freaking hoot. And let me tell you, and I highly recommend this movie as introduction to black and white can be funny. Because it is so watchable nowadays in a way that so many movies aren't. I mean, even like the most grotesque, I only use, even the most objectionable portions of the Philadelphia Story are things that are like tough to relate to today, which is this movie does not really have that. It just has this one wacky, crazy guy who keeps manipulating this girl.
Yeah.
There's not like cash domestic violence in this one.
No, that's true. The play that this is based off of is called Parfumery, and it was later staged as a full Broadway musical, She Loves Me. I didn't know that.
Separately turned into a Hollywood movie musical, High Society.
No. It was all
that's
good
the
old
Philadelphia Story.
In the Good Old Summertime was a semi-musical showcase for Judy Garland. So a lot has been done with this play.
Totally.
Yeah, I mean, this movie was a hit, is well remembered. It's like one of the great romances.
Yeah.
I think mostly because of the comedy in this one. But, yeah, I show it to whoever I can. Me and Ethan have seen it together. Me and Sully have seen it together. I highly recommend the other movies of Ernst Lubitsch. To Be or Not to Be is like the movie about World War II to me.
Right.
From the time.
Nanochka.
All just these like really sensitive and prescient movies that are willing to be open and conversational in a way that movies were not made at the time. And that feels very modern and current today.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, like, you think about at the time people wanted to go to the movies for like a spectacle. So to like come in and watch a workplace comedy is like really revolutionary and very cool.
Yeah, like they would not have set this movie in Los Angeles.
No.
Like it has to be in Europe for them to even like do it. And they're still like the nicest department store in Budapest, even though they really kind of undercut that to make it a very relatable workplace comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie always reminds me of my dad, and I find it to be a very comfortable watch. My family all watched it on my TCM this Christmas because it was playing. So I was glad to let them do that. And I just find it to be touching and funny and just what you want out of a movie.
Totally. All right, let's hear what the critics thought. I have a review from 1940, so long ago that the Hollywood Reporter doesn't even know who wrote it. It just says
funny.
Hollywood Reporter staff. So sorry to that person who is most likely dead.
Wow.
For sure.
Good
dead.
job archiving, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anywho, the Hollywood Reporter staff says, in the shop around the corner, MGM has another hit, and let's say it one time. Lubitsch, another triumph. In addition, it marks the most welcome return to pictures of Margaret Sullivan, rings up another top performance for Jimmy Stewart, and gives the audience a picture it can really go home and talk about.
Yeah.
I just love how vague their reviews are.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was good.
It dazzles. And you're like, yeah, all right, I gotta go. It dazzles.
Well, it says it will win new audiences for pictures and return many of the old customers who have deserted because of double bills or flop shows.
Yeah,
I stopped going to the movies because all the movies suck now.
Yes.
The movie industry collapsing in 1939.
Well, wasn't it so big? Because
someone Gone with the Wind like Wizard of Oz, and they're like, "Wow, movie's really blowing it right now."
Well, they had no idea what was coming.
No.
Yeah. They said, fine writing job of Samson Ralphson. Okay, great job, Samson.
Good job writing.
They got it.
Good job acting, guys.
This one has a good writer. Oh, I hear that's a good writer.
What was good about it?
It was fine. It was fine. I didn't say good.
No, he said good.
No, he said fine.
Oh, excuse
They were really on a thumbs up or down scale back then. So are you going? Are you not going?
Yeah, this was thumbs up for me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Frank Morgan was a most delightful Mr. Muchchek. Oh, see, when I read it, I couldn't do it. Matuchek. There we go.
Matuchek. There you go. Yeah.
He was delightful. Anyway, Felix Bresser could not have been duplicated as Pirovich, and William Tracy as Peppy was the surprise hit of the supporting cast. The others, including Joseph Schildkraut, Sarah Hayden, Inez Courtney, Edwin Maxwell, Charles Holton, and Charles Smith were all excellent.
Have you seen Community?
Yes.
There's like this, and they do it in the credits sometimes where they show the old guy at the college, Leonard, and his online review show of frozen pizzas. And this is what it's getting. He takes one bite and he goes, "It's good. This one's a buy." And that's it. That's the review.
That was movie reviewing in 1940, man.
Yep, it was good. You should go see this one.
Well,
It's a good one.
That's kind of all I want to know, you know?
I mean, it's true. Yeah. I mean, they're not, you can't spoil the whole thing.
Yeah. But it is interesting to be like, the entire cast was good. I'm like, some of these women didn't get lines, I don't think.
I know. I was
Literally.
like going through naming the cast and I was like, right, Flora and Alona work there. They just never talk.
No, in fact, Peppy will talk for them.
He imitates their voices on a number of occasions.
Yeah. Why, hello. Perfect. All right. The Hollywood Reporter says the photography of William Daniels was top class. Sure it was.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. You know,
It's good. This one's a buy.
It looks good. The writing's good. The acting's good.
It's good. Well, at least he didn't hate it. All right. We don't even know who wrote it. Their life's work of saying movies good or bad wiped out. What a life.
Some guy writing 80,000 words a day for the paper and he's just like gone lifestyle, you know.
Yeah. All right. The Guardian, Peter Bradshaw. So this is a recent retrospective review.
Peter.
BD.
He says, you see how ingeniously constructed it is. Sure. Yeah. Certainly is. A real will they, won't they.
It's true.
So true.
And will they, won't they, and who's involved in this pairing? The first half? Yes.
Yes. He calls it a paprikash of romantic misadventure. Aw.
That's some writing. That's what I'm talking
there
about.
We go.
Use a Hungarian
word
topic.
I can't define.
Paprika.
It's like a spice.
It's like an Hungarian food.
Yeah. You know.
Sure.
It's good. Good.
This one's a buy.
And Sullivan's foreign food reviews.
Paprikash.
It's good.
Paprikash. And if it was bad, I'd say stroganoff. I like stroganoff as much as the next person, but it is sort of gray.
I like stroganoff. Next guy.
Do you like stroganoff?
Oh, I do it every day.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Wow.
This one's a buy.
This one's... Okay. Oh, sorry.
All right. What else does Peter have to say?
He says the scenes in which he indignantly stands up for himself are strangely real and uncomfortable. He's talking about Kralik.
Yeah, they are uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I think that goes back to what you were saying about like the workplace drama and like how this is like so relatable for like an audience. It's like, yeah, standing up to your boss.
Hard.
He, like,
Scary.
Asks for a raise, and it's like a really uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
Like, how many times?
After disagreeing with him like all day.
Yeah. And instead getting fired. So
Mhm.
yeah.
How many times do you see that depicted? Not very often.
Yeah. Modern day rom-coms probably wouldn't have a thwarted suicide attempt.
Exactly, Peter.
Exactly.
Well, like today modern rom-coms, maybe.
I mean,
You made it funny.
I don't know if they'd play it the way they did in this.
No, this is just straight up. They're like, well, what would you do if your wife was cheating on you? What? You'd kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Better Off Dead is all about a guy trying to kill himself because his girlfriend breaks up with him. That's a great movie. I love Better
I
Off
haven't seen
Dead.
that one.
You gotta see Better Off Dead. But it's from the 80s.
Not standard rom-com
So,
fare.
Not
Sure.
To be fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year is this retrospective from? Do you know?
Like sometime,
Probably an anniversary.
like 2018 or something like that. Yeah. He says, my own personal theory is that the original's ensemble setup with its gallery of shop assistants and a venerable father figure boss inspired the BBC TV comedy Are You Being Served?
I'm unfamiliar.
Can we call into our European correspondent for that one?
I thought you were gonna say like the British Office or something.
I don't know.
But no, I don't know. It definitely like it's so clearly where we get workplace comedies from now.
Yeah.
Like just down to the like stereotypes, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I thought he was gonna say that he felt stuff was missing from that because we heard nothing from like Alona and Flora, but everyone else was pretty represented.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know if I have never seen or heard of Are You Being Served, but if it is like one of the first workplace comedies, you know, you can understand why every other workplace comedy would come from it in some sort of way. So I don't know. Interesting.
British sitcoms are highly influential.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's talk about the impact on the genre. Do we consider it a chick flick?
I mean, this was so rom-com-y.
It was very rom-com-y. Yeah, you know, we've been covering movies that are not necessarily chick flicks, but as you put it, the primordial ooze from which the chick flick emerged.
It definitely feels like it's for the general public, just as a 1940 movie, and it feels like it really explores Jimmy Stewart's anxieties in a kind of not for the romantic subplot kind of way.
Sure.
In a way that felt kind of for men. In a way,
like everyone thinks I'm bow-legged.
You've got mail. Yeah, no, yeah. It feels like he kind of would go on a why doesn't anybody like short men rant in the middle of the movie or something.
Not but Jimmy Stewart though.
The reason he's hot is because he's so
right.
tall.
He's so
Literally, him in his high-waisted pants. I'm like, no torso on that man, all leg. It's just the way I like him.
Anytime he was standing next to someone, I was like,
pick me up and put me over your shoulder.
I was just like, I'd fuck him. I got no other details on that.
Point blank, period.
Single shot, two people in the shot didn't matter to me. I'm not shallow like that. I just thought he was skinny.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Well, that's
Ben was on last week.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. But yeah, this to me, like, so much of it is like the structure and the tone of the modern rom-coms that we have. Like I said, it's very romantic plot and then just like little bits of comedy to sort of keep the vibe up while we have a suicide attempt real quick.
I would prefer the movie were it from a woman's point of view set in 1998 and about email.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
And that to me would be a chick flick, but this I don't think is.
No, I don't think so either. But certainly a good watch and something worth discussing because of how influential it was, especially to You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
And, you know, this enemies to lovers plot has been around forever. We talked about it in Pride and Prejudice. And in You've Got Mail, we talked about how my personal theory on You've Got Mail is that Nora Ephron wanted to give herself a challenge of how dislikable can I make this guy and still have the audience come around to him at the end. And, you know, I see that here where it's like, this isn't the most dislikable he could be.
Right. But she picks a really good source material for hitting that, because this is a Hollywood classic that still has that, you know, kind of quite anti-feminist itch in it that she kind of worked out.
Yes.
In her own way that I think is fascinating.
Yeah.
And it shows her power as a screenwriter and as somebody who comes right out of Golden Age Hollywood into the world of the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, so after this, Jimmy Stewart does The Philadelphia Story, which comes out 11 months later. Before going to war until 1946, It's a Wonderful Life comes out. He also did Come Live With Me in 1941, but I don't know what the fuck that's about. So we're just going to pretend he did this. Philadelphia Story, war, It's a Wonderful Life, and that's Jimmy Stewart.
The other one.
And you don't need to watch his shit in the 50s. Who gives a fuck about Charles Lindbergh?
Well, I don't know. Once you do It's a Wonderful Life, it's like, okay. He's got a wife and kids now. He's not some young hot thing. He's seen things in Germany or wherever the fuck he was stationed.
I believe it's Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, that's Jimmy Stewart for you.
Yeah, that's Golden Age Hollywood, folks.
Yep.
I will. We'll give us a little bit before I start doing really old movies again. But I got
really more. You were pitching me a series yesterday.
That's true. That's why I'm trying to say it on mic, so I stick to it.
No, you won't.
I will say we have slowed down on TCM as of recent.
That's true.
But mostly just because now you're watching 1970s Japanese Power Rangers.
Yep.
Which is like really cool.
It's sick. They jump around and then there's explosions.
It's really cool.
Not that different from Golden Age Hollywood. Now that I say it out loud.
Well, that's everything.
Less quarries in Hollywood movies, I'd say.
Much to their detriment, as we've been discussing here about the workplace.
Yeah.
Yes, if only there were a workplace comedy in a quarry.
Makes you think.
All right. Do you guys have anything else?
Nah, I got nothing. I'm trying to think of stone puns. Give me a minute. No, wrap it up.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening and watching. Thank you to Atlas Renee for art, Shishkin Productions, Brianna Harley for music. Next week, we are going to be watching The First Wives Club. Follow us on social media. We have TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and Letterboxd at FemFeaturesPod.